Hello everyone, welcome to beautiful sunny Houston, Texas. My name is Brad Burgess and I am an avid amateur astrophotographer. Today I wanted to show a couple of you who have been asking how to install the Hyperstar on your Celestron SET telescope. So the first thing I like to do when I install my Hyperstar is to get my telescope in position. You really don't want to do it at this angle because you're going to have to unscrew your retention cap on your secondary mirror, and if you drop it, it will definitely land on your aperture. I think either way it's going to land on your aperture, so we're going to be very careful. So I'm going to go ahead and just rotate my scope this way so it's about parallel with the ground, and then I'm going to go ahead and bend down here and rotate that so it's about vertical, just like that. So I've got my lens cap on now. I'm going to leave that on for the time being because I don't want any birds to poop on it. I have my Hyperstar here and my ZWO ASI 294 MC Pro camera. I'll get a little bit closer so you can see these. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove my cap here and I'm going to put my camera on because I like to install both camera and Hyperstar at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and unscrew my cap here on my Hyperstar lens. And I'm going to go ahead and pop the cap off my camera. And I'm going to go ahead and screw these on together. Probably could use a little oil. Okay, got that about finger tight. And so now the nice thing that Hyperstar does is they give you this secondary mirror holder at the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and unscrew this. Okay, and I'm going to set this down gently. And I am also going to set this down on my table here. I'm going to pop my lens cap off, check for any birds, make sure I'm not going to get dive bombed here. Okay, now I'm going to very carefully remove my retaining screw or cap here. I normally like to count. I count the number of turns so I know when it's going to be released so that I don't drop it on my aperture. There we go, pop that right off. Then I'm going to very carefully, noting where my little set screw is here, remove my secondary mirror. Very gently, and I'm going to gently place it here. Being careful not to touch the sides. And I'm going to take my clip, or my retaining ring, and I'm going to screw it on there to hold my secondary mirror in place. Set that aside. Now I'm going to take my Hyperstar lens and I'm going to very carefully lower it into that space where my secondary mirror came from. And then I like to wiggle it a little bit till I hear it pop. Wasn't much of a pop there, but you get the idea. Now I'm going to gently screw this on. Finger tight, And that's it. I'm going to go ahead and rotate my scope back up. And there you have it, Hyperstar installation. Of course, I'd like to give credit where credit is due. I got my Hyperstar from Starzona in Arizona. Those guys are great there. They take very good care of me. And they were the ones who actually directed me to some videos online on how to install my Hyperstar. So they do a very good job. So once I've got it installed like this, I can go ahead and plug my connections into my camera here and get those Velcroed down, and I'll be ready to go. So I really hope that y'all have found this helpful. I know that when I first got my Hyperstar, it was pretty scary, or I was pretty scared to remove my secondary mirror and do all that sort of thing, but as you can see, it's not too scary, and once you get the hang of it, it's pretty much a breeze. So y'all take care. Bye.